2018, Roma Ewing, 2019, Dolores Martinez, 2021, and Jean Smith, 2022. Congratulations! Beautiful, beautiful ladies. Way to go, Mancos Days Queen! And this year's Mancos Days Queen is Clara McNeil! Way to go! Driving her is her son, Ben McNeil, in his 1930 Ford Model A. Beautiful, beautiful queen! And here, right behind it, is the Mancos Days Queen family! Way to go! Way to go! Look at this huge, beautiful family! Ah, beautiful family! And more the Queen's family! Hello! Hi! Nice cars this family has. Yeah, yeah.
On this special occasion, I am not literally a native of Mancos. However, I moved here in 1965, almost 60 years ago, after leaving my birth family in Snowflake, Arizona. Can you guys be quiet, please?
Quiet, please!
Hey, quiet.
You're talking about me. You gotta listen.
So she left her birth family in Snowflake, Arizona to attend Brigham Young University as a physical education major. My birth family consisted of my father and mother, Elwood and Lucia Peterson, and 10 children, of which I am number 6, born in 1944. The 5 older siblings were enough older that I was too young for that crowd, and the 4 younger siblings were too young for my age group, so I grew up basically a loner in a family of 10. I did have friends in 4-H, softball, church, school, the neighborhood, and the whole little town. It was a great life. After attending BYU for 3 years, I made a choice to leave school and married Lloyd McNeil, whose residence was in Mancos. So here I am, 58 years later, having sent 9 children into the Mancos public schools and survived to tell about it. That's a big hurrah right there. Those 9 precious people consist of Marlon, Kurt, Chris, Katrina, Amber, April, Heidi, Ephraim, and 7. With the rest of the story, including their spouses, Carrie, Katie, Rebecca, Dwayne, Blaine, Josh, Kevin, Laura, and Christine, along with 34 grandchildren and 3 great-grandchildren. I quit giving Christmas presents for everyone a long time ago, but I have committed myself to make a quilt for each grandchild as they graduate from high school. Still a lot of quilts. It has been a busy life here in Mancos. For the first 7 years, Lloyd and I owned and operated the Mancos Laundromat, which stood where the Dolores State Bank now stands. I made many friends who are mostly gone now because they were older than me, but I cherished my association with each of them. It was my privilege to also work as the building custodian for my church, as well as the site coordinator and later the cook for the senior citizens in Mancos. I love those jobs as well as the people. I spent many years as the investment chairman for the Boy Scouts of America in Troop 513, sponsored by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, and Troop 518, sponsored by the Mancos Fire Department. It was great to watch those young men grow up to become men and leaders of men. It was my great job to volunteer as a reservation clerk for the Jersey Gym Foundation for a lot of years, but had to give that up when I made the decision to serve an 18-month mission in Nauvoo, Illinois for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And soon after I returned home to serve a 1-year genealogy mission working from home on the computer. It has been a great blessing for me to have had the experiences of serving in the leadership as well as teaching positions in the children's organizations in my church, in leadership and teaching positions in the Young Women's Organization, as well as leadership and teaching positions in the Women's Relief Society organization in my church. Not only that, I was blessed to be able to play the piano and organ in our worship services off and on for 58 years. I have made the decision to finish at home what I started at BYU 60 years ago, and I'm working on my bachelor's degree at the present time, with my emphasis in family life. It is a little harder now than it was then, but I want to complete the commitment I made back in 1962 when I went away to college. I am honored to represent Mancos pioneers and their posterity as well as all newcomers. I'll do my best. Clara. To give Clara this little gift from the auxiliary. Would you open it, please? So it is a wall hanging of her block on the quilt. Since we raffle the quilt off, we can't guarantee that the Queen's going to get it. Hopefully one of her family members will get it and give it to her, or maybe a community member will, but that's not a guarantee because whoever buys a ticket and wins, that is their quilt. So this is our way of letting her have something of the quilt in case she doesn't get it. Thank you, Clara, for being our Queen.
Thank you for letting me be the queen. I appreciate it. Thanks. Just everybody have a wonderful day and keep loving Mancos.
Just a few more minutes and we'll grab a ticket. They're winding down the last of the fighters here, so we'll get them all in there and get us spun around. Give us a few more minutes.
Awesome.
That one council member guy. Yeah.
Real reason.
Hey, Dad, I got free $1,000 seats.
Let's go. No, come on, guys.
You have to be present to win?
No.
Oh. Who's the winner?
Lynn Stewart.
Okay.
Come on, guys. The lady that, one of the ladies.